guys, we're back with M&J Productions, and today, as you can see, we have a castle dollhouse, but it is not just any old castle. This is Hogwarts castle dollhouse. I just bought a castle dollhouse from Michael's, and I painted the outside brown, as you can see, and I also did a little bit more. I painted inside the Great Hall, so today we're going to be doing a little more with the Great Hall. We're going to be building tables and benches. Let's go. So the first thing I did was trace a rectangle that is 1 inch by 2 inches on cardboard, and then I cut it out. I then traced the rectangle that I just cut out and cut out that rectangle, if that makes any sense. So next, on that same cardboard, I traced a rectangle that is 1/2 inch by 2 inches, and I cut out that rectangle. And next I traced that smaller rectangle onto the cardboard 3 times and cut out all 3 of those, so I had 4 smaller rectangles. So the next thing I did was I took a paper bowl and I put mostly brown paint into it with like the teeniest bit of black paint and an even teeny bit of yellow paint, and I mixed it all together. Then I decided that it needed a little bit of white paint, so I put in a little bit of white. You can do whatever you want to the color to get it the right shade of brown that you want. So the next thing I did was I painted all the cardboard pieces that I cut out to be the tables and the benches, and I did both sides for the bigger rectangles, the tables, and I only did one side for the benches. I really don't think it's necessary to do both sides. As long as you have one side totally covered, that can just be the top of the table or the top of the bench. And I ended up doing 2 layers of paint on a few parts just because I didn't think the paint was thick enough. Let the paint dry and you're ready for the next step. So in this step, you're going to add the legs of the table and benches. I have already created one, as you can see, and now I'm going to show you how you can make your other one look like this. The first thing I'm going to do is take a popsicle stick and cut off a piece that is a little over 1 inch long. And then you're going to take that piece and cut it in half to create 2 pieces. So the next thing you're going to do is take some glue and put it on one side of a popsicle stick piece. I just used some Elmer's school glue, and you're going to flip over the bench to the non-paint side and just push the little piece into the bench and hold it there for around 30 seconds. And then, of course, do the same thing for the other little piece of popsicle stick and put it on the other side of the bench, and again, hold it down for around 30 seconds. So now you completed the one bench, and if you repeat the steps, you will have 2 benches. So next you're going to make the legs of the table, and to do this, you're going to need a pipe cleaner. So just cut off 2 pieces that are about 3 or so inches long. So next you're going to take that bigger rectangle that you painted and then take a little piece of tape and set that off to the side, and then fold down the very ends of the pipe cleaner piece. Just do one so far, and then lift up that tape, and using the tape the pipe cleaner piece to the underside of the table like I just showed. And then repeat what you just did with the other pipe cleaner piece, and you'll have both legs of the table. So you should have 1 table piece and 2 bench pieces left, so you're just going to repeat everything we did in the construction on those to create 2 tables and 4 benches in total. So wherever you are putting your table and benches, whether it be in your very own Great Hall or somewhere else, you will probably want your table to be standing up. So what I did was take a little piece of tape and put it on that bottom folded down part of the pipe cleaner, and just stick it to the surface that I had mine sitting on so that it would be standing. So one other thing that I did to my table is bend down the sides of the pipe cleaner pieces a little bit because I thought the table was way too tall to go with the benches. So if you want to, you can just sort of bend them a little bit if your table is a bad height for your benches. But that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed my little walkthrough tutorial of how I made my Great Hall furniture. If you want, leave some suggestions of how I could change how I'm doing this for the future, because I will definitely be making more of these. I have plenty of rooms in the castle left to cover, but looks like that's the end of this DIY video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe, and until next time, goodbye!